Hello and welcome to everyone. Welcome to our 10-minute video series. My name is Mary Jane Rodriguez and I'm doing this for Ultimate Access. Our video today covers the SEMA Management Case Study for the August 2018 session. Our pre-scene company is a company called Montel, and Montel is a camera manufacturer that is based in Farland. A little bit of background P2 knowledge for this topic is the value chain analysis. Now, this analysis is a tool that helps us work out how we can create the greatest possible value for our customers by analyzing some of the internal firm activities. We have two kinds of activities. We have the primary activities as well as the support activities. The goal here is to try and recognize which activities are the most valuable and which ones are not. And so we need to improve on some of the activities so that they can provide us with competitive advantage. Now here, primary activities consist of inbound logistics, operations, outbound logistics, marketing and sales, as well as service. Support activities will cover firm infrastructure, human resources, technology development or information technology, and procurement. When we find ways to improve these activities, it will provide us with added value and as such will give us margin towards our products and services. So why have we chosen this topic? Some of our pre-seed material talks about our processes and chains. And if you can remember on the pre-seed material, it actually mentions that we manufacture camera lenses as well as cameras themselves. When we manufacture camera lenses, it goes through several processes, which are named on the slide up ahead. It tells you we grind and polish them, we coat, as well as we fit them onto the barrel, we assemble, and in the end, we do quality checks on them to make sure that the products are of the highest quality. The pre-scene also talks about manufacturing cameras and camera bodies. It talks about components and materials that we get from our suppliers to try and put together cameras. And the third topic on the pre-scene material also talks about distribution channels, how we sell our cameras to the public. We have our own Montel branded shops that sell the cameras. We also sell them through specialist camera shops, as well as we sell to retailers who stock our cameras and sell it to the public that way. We also have a website that does some of our work for us, although the website probably is not functioning or performing as we would like it to be. These are just some of the pre-scene material mentions that contribute to the idea that value chain is an important topic at the exam. As with our 10-minute video series, we always come up with a Q&A at the end, and today's question covers the finance director's email to you, where he has said the following: at the end of the financial year, our annual growth in terms of revenue and earnings were below target. This has clearly been a disappointment for our shareholders, and we need to take action to rebuild market confidence and avoid a fall in share price. I would value your input on this one. The board has asked if we could put together a report that suggests ways in which we could improve our profitability, using Porter's value chain model as our base. So here, the exact model is mentioned to be used for the question, and so as such, we would need to base our answer on this. As with all questions, I encourage students to always write out an answer plan before attempting to answer the question. Steps to write out an answer plan would include picking out the text for the requirements, building your response around the requirement, and writing down 5 to 6 points for each of the requirement and listing down any keyword or theories that you may want to use. And in this case, the theory that we will want to use is value chain. The answer plan, if I had to put together one, would look like this. I would start off with introducing the value chain And then I would have the various primary activities of the value chain: inbound logistics, operation, outbound logistics, sales and marketing, and sales and service in the end. I'd use those activities as a basic structure for my answer. And you can see here, I've noted down, okay, for inbound logistics, it could be the components. Operations, it would be the production process. Outbound, it would consider distribution channels. Sales and marketing would probably cover ads and campaigns, as well as after sales service. This would be customer satisfaction, may also include repairs and returns of products. And here is what my answer would look like. The value chain analysis is a good strategy tool to use, analyzing internal firm activities. The goal in performing such an analysis is to identify activities that add value and those that don't. Ultimately, these value-adding activities will have to satisfy customer needs. Our basic approach will be to work through the different elements of the value chain. The starting point, of course, would be to understand what each link in the value chain contributes to the creation of adding value. Inbound logistics would be the materials and components we purchase from our suppliers. These materials are what we use to produce high-quality cameras and lenses. We could add value in this area by ensuring that we source components carefully. We should set criteria for our vendors. Aside from a reasonable price point, criteria like quality and reliability should also be considered. Operations would deal with the manufacturing processes of cameras and lenses. We need to ensure that our processes run smooth and we don't produce a lot of waste. It is important to determine customer needs to ensure we are producing cameras that they want, rather than what we think they want, which might not be useful. Outbound logistics would involve our distribution channels and how we deliver our products to our customers or the shops. Reliability of delivery is one of the keystones of this aspect. We also need to assess which of our distribution channels are effective to get our cameras to the customers. Some channels may be discontinued if they are not contributing to our overall profitability goals. Sales and marketing would constitute selling price points for cameras. Marketing campaigns can help increase footfalls and profitability for Montel. For example, advertising in local or specialist photography magazines, as well as distributing leaflets in the neighborhood. After sales service involve customer-facing staff that we have at Montel, as well as staff that deal with returns and camera repairs. This may be one way that we can create value. By investing in employees, we could really make a difference. The selection and subsequent training of employees can have a major impact on the whole customer experience. Feedback from customers, such as surveys, will go a long way in providing important information that could add even more value. And that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video about Porter's value chain, and I hope this helps you with your preparation for the CIMA case study exam in August 2018. And I hope to see you soon again.